So you're thinking about moving over to the Barton Creek neighborhood. Well, perfect. That's exactly what I'm going to cover in today's video. Right now, I'm actually at the Barton Creek Omni Resort, which is right here in the Barton Creek community. So this is an awesome place to host your guests if you don't have enough room in your home. So they've got not only 3 golf courses here, they've got tennis, pickleball, a restaurant. I mean, this is a spa. This is the place to definitely be. You know, of course, we've got this gorgeous view behind me. If you haven't been to my channel before and you want to know everything there is to know about living in Austin, Texas, then make sure you subscribe and click the bell for notifications so you can be the first to know about the current Austin market. With that being said, my name is Blake. I'm with the Living in Austin, Texas team. We get calls every day from people just like you thinking about making the move down to Austin, and we absolutely love it. So whether you're moving in 9 days or 90 days, don't hesitate to give us a call, shoot us a text, or send us an email. We'd be happy to help you make a smooth move down here to Austin. Like I said, we are currently at the Omni Resort. Now next to us is the Barton Creek Country Club. And so when you live in the Barton Creek community, you actually pay HOA dues to belong to the country club. So that includes the social aspect. Now that doesn't include the golf and the tennis aspect. So if you're a big golfer, well, perfect. We've got 3 amazing courses over here, and then 1 other course over by Lake Travis as well. So that's an additional fee that you can pay. And then, you know, you've got access, of course, to the swimming pools, all these great community events that happen throughout the year, which is really awesome and unique. Now, if you aren't a big golfer or a tennis player, of course, they've got a fitness center here. So, you know, you gotta hit those weights if you're all about that. And then we've also have these awesome hills that go up and down. So if you're a big cyclist, it can be a great workout. So that is another thing to keep in mind. But like I said, in this video, we're gonna be showing you 3 homes in 3 different areas for 3 different price ranges. Now over here, it's expensive. So the price ranges are gonna start at 1.3, 1.7, and then we're gonna show you about $2.1 million. Homes can go up into, you know, the high 7 figures. So I'm gonna show you the kind of the lower end, but you know, if you are interested in that higher 7-figure mark, well, this is the neighborhood to be in. It's expensive, it's exclusive, we're close to downtown. Also feel like we're in this little oasis. Now, one thing to also mention, Barton Creek, what that means is there actually is a Barton Creek and we're super close to it. It's 7.9 miles of trails. It's this actual creek, and when we do have rain, it fills up and people go swimming in there. They have rope swings, hiking. I mean, it's a blast to just hang out at the creek on a Saturday. However, it often does dry up when we don't get a lot of rain. Right now it's April, beautiful weather. We've been getting a good amount of rain recently, so the creek is full. However, you know, in the summer months when we don't get as much rain, you know, it can dry up. That is something to keep in mind. Let's talk about the weather real quick before we jump in the video. Right now, I said it's April, and it's about right around the 70-degree mark, and I feel like that's wonderful. In March and April, we've got a mixture from 70s to low 80s, which is really nice. Once we get towards the end of May, we get into the 90s. So it does get hotter from there on, all the way till right around October-ish, then it cools back down into the 70s, 80s. This is one of my favorite times of the year. And with that being said, let's jump right into our first neighborhood. So we are in the Barton Creek West neighborhood. As you can see, we have a ton of established trees, older homes. Most of the homes in here were built end of the 20th century, so 1980s, 1990s, some earlier, some not much, maybe a little closer to 2000. So over here, we do have a ton of established trees, which is really nice. And some of these homes have been updated, others have not. This is gonna be the most affordable home in the area. Most homes, the median average is around $2.1 million. So it is a very affluent area. The home we are going to see is going to be $1.3 million. This home has been updated. Some of these homes haven't been updated at all. So you can find some of those homes, that the non-remodeled ones, closer to $1 million, but it's still a very expensive area. One thing to note is that we're technically not in the city of Austin. We are in an area called the ETJ. So what that means is we can't vote for the mayor, we can't vote for city council. However, we do have lower taxes. So most areas in the city of Austin are right around 2.8%. Over here, we're 2.2. And Barton Creek West is actually a little bit lower, closer right around, I think, 2%. So that does save you a ton of money when your home is worth $1.3 million. We're walking up to our first property. This is gonna be a 5-bedroom, 2.5 baths, right around 3,400 square feet. It was just remodeled, so it looks awesome. However, it was built in 1992. And then, like I said, the price is $1.3 million. Let's see. You see it right behind us, beautiful white brick. The home is right around $400 a square foot. So it is still expensive. However, this is really remodeled, looks real sharp. And a lot of these homes over here, they're all gonna be over 3,000 square feet, anywhere from 3,000 to 4,000. So some of these big ones, 5,000 square feet mansions. You got a large home, and most of these lots over here are over half an acre. And the homes aren't right on top of each other like some of these subdivisions are. Back to the school district and the area. So part of Barton Creek West is Eanes ISD. The other part is Austin ISD. And so the difference between the two is Eanes ISD is pretty much the whole Westlake area. Austin ISD covers all of Austin. And so Eanes ISD is seen as probably the best school district in the Austin area. It feeds into Westlake High School, which has a phenomenal academics, athletics, and extracurriculars. It's a really good football school. Some great NFL stars have came out of there, including Drew Brees and Nick Foles. It is a really good school. And then academically, it's one of the best in Texas. Austin ISD, it's still a good school district. However, it's not as good as Eanes ISD, to put 2 and 2 together. However, we do have a private school in the Barton Creek community. So this is St. Michael's. It's one of the best private schools in the city of Austin, or in the area, in the Austin area. But you do have that really close by. So this being an affluent area, a lot of folks end up sending their children over to St. Michael's, if they're not in the Eanes ISD area. So that is something to keep in mind. That pretty much covers neighborhood 1 of Barton Creek West. So I'm going to drive you around, show you, kind of what the neighborhood looks like. We'll see you in the next neighborhood. So we are in our second neighborhood. This is over here in the Barton Creek area. So this is one of their subdivisions within the Barton Creek. So over here, it is gated community. That is the theme kind of all around here. We've got these large estates, and so they all pretty much have gates. A couple of them don't. So you do have that privacy, that security. Now the home we are going to see is 4 bedrooms, 3.5 baths, right under 4,600 square feet. It was a 2007 build, and it's actually right behind me. So that is just under 1.7 million, making it right around $400 a square foot. So yeah, like I said, it's expensive over here. Now another thing to keep in mind, Barton Creek is kind of right in the middle between Bee Cave and Westlake and then downtown. So there's not a whole lot of restaurants within Barton Creek. There's the country club, the resort, there's the Barton Creek market that has some great sandwiches and whatnot. But if you actually want to go to the grocery store, you'll either have to head up to Bee Cave or to Westlake, which is about a 10-minute drive. So that is something to keep in mind, but it is close by. And then another thing that is near is the Barton Creek Mall. So the Barton Creek Mall is your typical indoor shopping center. Got a movie theater, restaurants, you know, all your Claire's and your department stores and whatnot. So that is only about 10 minutes. You are kind of right in the middle of things. Now you don't have a whole lot right in your backyard, but you're not a far stone's throw away from all the different necessities that you need. Now we're gonna jump into our third and final neighborhood. I'll drive you guys around, show you what this particular subdivision has to offer, and we'll see you over there. The next day, my camera ended up dying. All is well. We are finishing up the Barton Creek video today. So right now where I'm at, we are in the Amara neighborhood of Barton Creek. This is going to be one of the newer neighborhoods in Barton Creek. They still have some new construction. Actually, behind me, we do have a new construction being built right now. But over here, you guys got to bring out your checkbook. I mean, regardless where you're moving in Barton Creek, you got to have the big bucks to come over here. So the home we are looking at today is actually 2.8 million. So we are making up quite a jump, but I just want to give you guys an example of something, you know, newer construction, and show you what's around here. So the home we are going to see today is going to be 5 bedrooms, 6.5 baths, right under 6,500 square feet. It was built in 2019, and you know, like I said, it's 2.8 million, making it $432 a square foot. What's cool about this home is that it actually has a sweet infinity pool. Check it out behind me. Pretty sweet, but I mean, this is a mansion. All these homes in here, the cheapest you're gonna find is really around $2 million. There's really nothing beneath that. These prices are gonna go up towards $7 million. It is a pricey area. Now, one other thing to note is the geography. So like I said, west of Austin, we really have the hill country. And so we're in the heart of the hill country. We've got these rolling hills that are absolutely beautiful. And then on top of that, Barton Creek is located in between Bee Cave Road and Southwest Parkway. So it's nice because Bee Cave Road can sometimes get backed up, or Southwest Parkway can sometimes get backed up. So you do have the ability to hop on either one and head east or west. So that is really nice. And then you have this, you know, the actual Barton Creek Road that runs in between and connects them. So, you know, you've got the schools here. Now, like I said, the one thing to note is that there's not a whole lot of shopping, grocery stores right in Barton Creek. You're gonna have to go to Westlake, or you're gonna have to go to Bee Cave, which is still about 10 minutes either way. So it's not far, it's just not exactly right in your backyard. That pretty much wraps up today's video. I'm gonna drive around Amara, of course, and show you guys around. If you guys are interested in moving down to Austin, Barton Creek, make sure you tap the description down below. We've got all of our information down there. So hopefully we'll see you down here in Austin. If not, we'll catch you in the next video.